Okay, so back in the gym. This is day 2 of the week. We're going to do push press and deadlifts and some RDLs, uh, Romanian deadlifts, which is like a deadlift, but you're not touching the ground or whatever, right? I'm not. Since the last video went a little long, I'm gonna try and I'll make it a little bit shorter. I'm not gonna show all my warm ups and stuff. Just for reference, I have some bands tied up over here above the door on like the pull up bar that I'll do like a little band routine, mostly just like rows, face pulls, and like tricep press downs. I'll do that a lot on like my upper body days. And then my shoulders feel like hot garbage right now, so I'm gonna hang. I'm just gonna grab onto that bar and just like drag myself down for 10 seconds here, 20 seconds there, and try to like feel a little bit more limber in my shoulders. But that's gonna be the warm up, and then I'll get back into the heavier stuff. All right, I did my warm ups, little band circuit. I guess let's throw on 135. We'll start there. That's not like that's not crazy. That's reasonable. Uh, I think the first working set's gonna be like 225, 215, something like that. Maybe 200. I don't know. But just so everyone is aware, I did do some presses with just the empty bar, kind of get a feel for it. Always do that. That's what I always do. That's what I recommend everyone do. But I guess we'll get into the warm up sets. Again, this week, sets of threes, not a lot, very reasonable. Uh, Push press should go okay. I worry about deadlift, and we'll get more into that in a minute. But let's get to the next one. Okay, so that warm up went pretty good. I decided I'm just going to jump right into the working sets. I feel warm enough, ready enough, and I don't want to be out here all day because it's raining again. It's sunny and raining. That's never good. That's not a good sign. But it is humid. It's very humid, and my hands feel like they're covered in slime. That's how humid it is. That's Kansas, baby. But I think we're here 205. That's the first set. We're going for three the rest of the week. The only thing I'm doing differently now than I would like a couple months ago, or I will be doing in a couple months, is we would like to get those PR sets at the end of each session. Or if like this week we're going for 3, if we get 5, that's what we want. It's great. I don't really care if I get those or not. Like that would be great, but like we're not going to push ourselves too hard. Lifting is a necessity at this point, but it's not the priority. Throwing's priority, so kind of devoting energy towards that, especially when it's so hot out. Like, man, it takes every bit of energy I have just to go out there and like do stuff. So we're just being mindful of that. All right, let's get into 3. We got 3 of them. Not bad. Okay, so the next set is 235. We're belting up for this one. Hope that chalk stays on my hand. It's so humid that like, I don't know, man. The chalk is just rolling off. Be smart if I go inside, wash my hands, dry them off real good, and that chalk will stick perfect. But that's effort. That's over there. That's not in here. So I'm gonna stay in here. I'm gonna keep suffering with half chalked hands. But 235 for 3, not a bad weight. As I said, like PR sets are not like an absolute must right now. But like there's that weird like line of like dialing back intensity on that top set versus like dialing back the entire session. And I was kind of like a little bit bitter about that last bench session that I had where I was supposed to get 3. That's the minimum. I did 2. And I backed off. Granted, I didn't have my spotter with me, but I feel like mentally, like I'm kind of dialing back the intensity in the wrong spot. We don't need to push for like rep records, but we do need to aggressively hit what we need to do. And I feel like I dropped the ball there. So we're not doing that today. What better day to do that than my worst day of the week? And my worst day of the week is push press and deadlifts. Push press has been a nemesis of mine, and last week or two, deadlifts decided to join them. So we're gonna fix that today. We're gonna go hard. 235 for 3. Okay. Enough of that. All right. So that last one went pretty good. I went back and watched the video. The speed is on point. I'm not upset with how fast I'm moving, so that's a plus. Sometimes my push press get a little discouraged because I'm not moving as quickly as I want. But those seem to be like popping good. They're like good sound. You can hear like the rattle like at the top end. Like I'm exploding. That's what we want. Because we're doing push press. We're not doing like a static like overhead or military press. It's more dynamic, more thrower like. So yay for that. Hopefully I can keep the speed and intensity up on this one. It's two. What did I already say? What did I say? 265. It's gonna be tough. But like I said, keep the intensity up. We're going to sets of 3. We're only doing 1 set of 3 on this. And then we're going to move into deadlifts, which will be hopefully good and not hot garbage. But I don't know. Push press is moving these days. I'm going to keep it up. Makes your throws go further. And that's what we're all here to do. I'm here to get stronger to throw farther, not to get stronger to be stronger, because I can care less. If I'm strong, I want to throw far. And in order to throw far, you got to be strong. Okay. Oh, it kind of died off on the end there. That last one was slow. All right, so now we do some deadlifts. I've been deadlifting with a trap bar. I have no more room on the trap bar to put as much weight as I need. So we switched to a straight bar. And it's significantly harder. It's been a few years since I've been actively on, standard barbell for deadlifts. But we're going to try it out again. Last time it didn't go so well. I didn't hit the reps I needed to. But we're going to ease into it. This is a 225 for a first warm-up. I am using straps, mostly because of that hand tear. Normally I wouldn't use straps on my warm-ups. Like up to I don't know, maybe 405, all double overhand. But with that tearing the callus at the home games, I don't want to make it worse. So we'll strap up. Okay, not bad. All right, this is the last warm-up set before I get to the working ones. This is a 315. Do you want to do it for 3? That seems to be a good number to do. Can't argue with it. Again, still strapping up, saving that hand from that callus. I don't know if you guys know, guys ever torn a callus from like throwing, like a big one? Like you rip that little flap off and like it's gonna dry out and start to heal. But if you're not careful, man, you're gonna keep like ripping it up and like chasing that callus like as it keeps going further back until it finally heals and catches up. So I'm trying to avoid that, just chasing that callus because it hurts a lot. I want it to be fixed so I can throw better again. All right, so first working set is 405. 405 for 3. I'm gonna belt up for this. I don't expect it to be heavy, but rather be belted than not, because that's just how I roll. Always use protection. That's what I say. You know, not bad. Not bad at all. Wish it wasn't so hot out here. I'd make this way more enjoyable. But it is. So here we are. Okay. Working set number 2. This is 460. Yeah, 460. Wait, no, it's not. Nope. Now it's 460. Well, no, not yet. Now it is. Yeah, 460. Because that 5 pounds really matters. I mean, I'd rather do that than add 5 more pounds by putting a 25 on each side. But we'll see. Put some chalk on the straps so I don't have any slippage. Want to get this. If this goes good, then the last one's going to go good. That's what we're shooting for, is good. Okay. Ooh, not bad. Let's sit down. Ooh, I really shouldn't be wearing joggers out here. It's way too hot for that. But my house is cold. This is what I put on when I got up in the morning. So this is what I'm wearing. I don't want to do more laundry. I do enough laundry. Okay. All right. Last set. Last set of deadlifts. This is like a little bit more weight than last week or last time I did deadlifts. But I feel way better than I did that week. I don't know if it's because I'm more rested or just more prepared to deadlift with the straight bar. I don't know. But we're at 515. Yeah, 515. It was supposed to be like 517, but I don't have fractional plates like that, so we're getting 515. I could have rounded up, but I don't want to do that. I'm too tired, too hot to do that. We're going to pull this for 3 good ones, 3 safe ones, 3 ones I'm not rounding my back on. Because I don't want to get freaking hurt. I'm really prone to injury when it comes to deadlifts. That's the curse of having a weak back. You have a sharp mind but a weak back, you're gonna get destroyed on deadlifts. That's a rule. Write that down. Ugh. After this, we got RDLs. We'll do RDLs for 315 for like, I don't know, 3 sets of 5. It's not super heavy, but it is heavier than I've gone in a while, and I think it's the move. Okay, that was hard. Stupid deadlifts, stupid straps. I'm gonna sit down, take a breather, because ooh, that's tough. You get a spotter for deadlifts now. Well, I'm gonna try to talk through it. No, we're not. Okay, so those deadlifts were tough. Feel better now that they're over. But in the middle of it, I went back and watched the video. In the middle of it, like after that first rep, when I dropped down, it felt like I came down like a ton of bricks, just dropped myself. It didn't really look like that, but like I was so disconnected with what I was doing, like it felt very foreign, right? I almost forgot I had more reps to do. It was very weird feeling. Um, but I did. I mean, it was pretty good. I was surprised at how good it looked and how. Uh, but whatever. I felt like trash right after I sat there on the weights, and I was gonna keep talking, and I couldn't. As I was watching back the tape, man, I sat there for like 2 minutes just staring at the ground, not saying a word. So apparently, there's a hard deadlift session, but it was that looked insane. I was just sitting there, not saying a word, but that's fine. We got RDLs next, which I like RDLs a lot. They feel really good. I might go heavier here in the future with RDLs. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see how these feel in this heat and my stupid joggers that I'm wearing. Um, but before we get into RDLs, you're still watching this. You're watching it this far into the thing. That means like you're a thrower, or at least you're just interested in what I have to say, what I do, um, or you hate me and you want to see me suffer. That's why you're watching this far into this video. But point is, I've got an announcement. I've opened myself up to doing online coaching for the Highland Games, specifically for the throws. I'm not going to do like strength training, stuff like that. Strength training is very simple. You guys can figure that out yourself. You can buy a coach or find a guy, get a buddy who knows how to do it and can help you out there. But if you want some like video review and some like weekly throws programming, um, like everything from like weekly, monthly check-ins, weekly video reviews of your throws to like games prep. Like if you got a big games like you want to get ready for, we can help get you to that and show out for your best, right? But if you have any questions on that, you can find me on Instagram. If you're watching me here, I assume you are over there watching what I'm doing there. If you're not, what are you doing? So go to Instagram, send me a message, and we can talk about what that will look like. So but enough of that. Enough selling myself. Um, now for some RDLs. I'm belting up on the RDLs. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. I don't know, man. It feels right today to have a belt on. That's like intuition. Sometimes you just gotta trust it. Ooh, feel it in my glutes. Okay, we got two more sets of RDLs. Man, these feel great, but I know, man, they're gonna make me so sore tomorrow. I know it. I gotta up my protein intake, or I don't know, whatever stops being sore. Maybe just time. But I don't know. I need to find like a supplement, some magic supplement that will help me recover better. That's not sleep or tren, because I'd rather not. I'd rather sleep. Sleep's pretty tight. But yeah, I've been really sore lately. I feel like I can't recover like I used to, and that could just be the time of year and the amount of work I'm putting in, and like the variability of my programming. Like the minute I get used to a program, I'm gonna switch it up, and I switch up from a strength block to a speed block and back and forth. So maybe that's just the issue. I've just been doing that, and I'm kind of pushing myself on my accessories, which I never used to do. I'd go through the motions on the accessory movements, and just I'd get by. But we're going a little bit heavier these days, trying to find those missing pieces. But yeah, it's getting to set number 2. Yeah, not bad.